Okay, welcome back to Claude Sports Corner, and this is still Claude Sports Corner, but we're doing a special segment today, and I will touch on sports a little bit, at least the segment of our community in the sporting world that have either spoken out or not spoken out about the thing that happened in Ferguson, Missouri, that we know. Here we go again.
And that brings me to my question. Do you feel that these athletes are doing enough? Say, for instance, Mr. Jordan. A lot of inner cities buy his sneakers, they buy his clothing. I mean, they're the reason why, he's making so much money outside of basketball. You know, you feel that he should be standing up, saying something, being boisterous?
Michael Jeffrey Jordan has shown us time and time and time again that he wants absolutely nothing to do with black people. He has shown that towards his ex-wife. He has shown that towards these dumb rappers who want to take pictures with him, a.k.a. Chameleonaire.
Oh, but he doesn't take pictures with Negroes.
Exactly.
And I'm paraphrasing because that wasn't his actual words.
Yeah, it was a little harsher term that I refuse to use in this segment. In fact, I digress. If I do slip up and use the N-word, I do apologize because normally I try not to use it very often. But there are certain times, let's face it, it applies. And you know what? It does apply to this well-trained house Negro. And he is well-trained by Nike and by David Stern. Well, I guess now Adam Silver, right? He's the head of the commissioner of the NBA.
Now we speak about Missouri, and as you know, St. Louis is in Missouri.
Oh, absolutely.
How do you feel about Nelly? Where's his input on this situation?
Oh, please. Have we heard of people?
Let's hear what's going on with the St. Lunatics.
Hold on. I understand where you're going with this, and it's not. Let's. First of all, Nelly's not even relevant, so let's leave him out of there. But you want to bring him up, and that's fair. I mean, have we heard a peep from any of these so-called rappers? I don't call them hip-hop artists. The real hip-hop artists are not even relevant as of this age, really, unless you want to count Outkast, Andre 3000. But if you notice, none of these guys, you don't hear from Jay-Z. Hell, we haven't even heard from Nas, Common, or any of these conscious rappers, for crying out loud.
I must say, we have heard from John Legend, though. John Legend was actually down there.
Which I find ironic because John Legend, excuse me. No disrespect to John Lennon and his people. John Legend, you know what? That actually shows something. I have to give the man.
Gotta give him his props. Yeah.
I mean, if the man actually took the time out to speak out, so I give him respect on it. But you know who we haven't heard from? Oh no, in fact, I'll take that back. We did hear a snippet from him, and all he did was just ask a bogus question. We heard from that well-trained runaway slave house Negro, Mr. LaSlave James, who, and I want to paraphrase him for a second, how do we just get to deal with this and not be violent about it? I mean, you're asking a question that you can't answer it like that, first off. You know, the Mike Brown's family, I believe his father asked for people to stay calm. I have a problem with Mr. Brown saying that as well. And the reason I say that is, if that was my son, there's no way in God's green earth that I could stay calm about it and have them get away with the atrocities that they continue to get away with. Well, how am I supposed to stay calm? Are you kidding me? Stay calm? The last thing we should do is stay calm. What we need to do is organize and band together and come to a moral and higher ground to defeat the common enemy. And we already know who that enemy is. If I have to speak it out to you, then you know what? You need to go to another segment. You need to go to Jeffrey's Sports Corner. You don't need Claude Sports Corner. That being said, until we get honest with each other as a people, and until we admit blame and admit fault, we're going to have the same problems going on and on.